What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze, and we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hope he's having a very good day today. So today, we're gonna go ahead and actually do a tier list now that I finally have a PC. And now I kind of figured out how this thing works here on the tier list making. I always want to make a tier list video for global specifically, since I am a main for global. And today I guess we'll be looking at the October list for the best TUR of 2022 October. And of course it's going to be different from JP since we are missing certain characters right here. So shout out to the person that actually made this list on the tier maker. But they did include all the Dokkanfest that we have here so far in the game of Dokkan, where you can see here that we left the blues right here. We left also, of course, here. Oh, I guess GT Goku is not part of this batch right here, which is fine because I have to actually take these and put these all the way at the top right here. So again, we're just gonna be looking here at the Dokkanfest. So no EZAs, just Dokkanfest TURs. Which one are going to be in the top 10 in my opinion? When it comes to the global version of Dokkan. So there's not really in any particular order. So I guess the first one we have here is going to be here, TEQ Ultimate Gohan. TEQ Ultimate Gohan has just aged like fine wine. And it's actually pretty crazy how, you know, this character came out and what year he came out. Let's actually go back here to the Majin Buu saga, because I was actually looking here at Kid Buu very quickly. It's actually pretty crazy. This guy came out on global July 31st, 2020. So he came out, he's actually over 2 years old, which is pretty crazy. And he's still very, very dominant. I do feel like this character was maybe a mistake of his design, because he's just actually ruined guards for all the other characters that don't have a guaranteed guard. Besides the Carnival Goku that does have a guaranteed guard as long as your HP is above 58%. But the other characters that have like a 50%, they have a medium chance. Like, it's just really bad for them because this Gohan is just a definition of guard. And again, he actually has here a 200% leader skill with, of course, here the powerful comeback with the LR Carnival Goku. And on top of that, SR Gohan is also part of that rotation. Who's also pretty good for the EZA because he's also providing your support as well. And again, he's just really there to stack, and as long as he keeps stacking in long events, he's gonna be really good. But in these short events for Ultimate Red Zone, Gohan definitely is not invincible, but he can still put in work here. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna put him, but for now, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna put him as number 7 for now. And then as we go down the list, we'll keep going here. I think we're gonna go ahead and stop all the way into maybe the GT Vegeta. The reason why is because a lot of these characters, right, did get like a refresh with the 200% leader skill. So for now, I'm gonna put Gohan number 7. It might go up higher, it might go down lower, who knows. But for now, I think 7 is a good spot here. Golden Frieza. Oh, see, not a lot of people talk about Angel Golden Frieza, but Angel Golden Frieza is actually really good here. And it is a shame because I feel like he's very underrated. Because if you take a look at this Golden Frieza actually does everything, right? Golden Frieza seals, he stacks defense, he debuffs the enemy, he can dodge. And then in his golden form, right, he has damage reduction, he can stun the enemy. Like, he literally does everything. The only thing that he does not do is that if you have him 55% and you have no equipment, he cannot crit. But besides that, this Golden Frieza is actually able to put in work. And the fact that we have your Metal Cooler that's also providing here the 200% leader skill for Wicked Bloodline, this Frieza, I mean, besides him not having big bad bosses, like, he's pretty much a really good unit. Again, even in short difficult content, if you're at HP, if you're actually not able to stack defense, Golden Frieza again does have here this transformation, which, by the way, one of the best active skill conditions in Dokkan, because you can actually use it turn 1. So, and when you actually use it, if your HP is below 50%, Frieza does have your damage reduction by 50%. So I've taken Frieza in the Ultimate Red Zone against Broly and Omega. By the way, this Frieza completely smokes Omega like it's nothing. And for Broly, depending on the rotations where you get double super, Frieza can actually survive your fully max level 10 links. So I think the only problem is that you don't have a really good partner, specifically on global, right? Because unfortunately, let's actually go here to Resurrected Warriors. One of his best linking partners is going to be this Angel Golden Frieza. And the thing is that we don't have his easy yet on global, but again, like, this Frieza is just fantastic. Like, I don't know why no one shows him love, but he literally does everything. He's actually even good against some of the Wookiee Bloodline stages because do keep in mind the Cyclopean Guards, even the Metal Cooler Army as well, they can all get debuff, which will work to your advantage because, again, Frieza is also stacking at defense as well when he is doing a super attack. So, very unfortunate that no one's really showing love to this Frieza. I think on global because he doesn't have a very good partner. Like, his best linking partner, besides that Golden Frieza, let's actually go here to Wicked Bloodline. There are gonna be two other characters, right? But they're very specific. One of the good characters, of course, is gonna be here the third form Frieza. But really, you want to do events that are really long, like Legendary Vegeta event or Goku event. This is where this Frieza can actually shine. And then this Frieza right here, as long as you're against a Goku's family, he is actually very useful. They do share 6 out of 7 links, and this Frieza also provides support to this Golden Frieza. But by the way, this character does have your access to a 20% leader skill. So, I mean, I guess depending on the situation, really, I might put Frieza as honorable mention, or I might put him at number 10. Again, he can easily hit, right, with the good support and all that stuff. He can easily hit 7 to 8 million at fully maxed level 10 links. While, again, debuffing, dodging, damage reduction, stunning the enemy. Like, there's just so much this Frieza does here. But I think his biggest weakness is that his defense could be a liability if you're not doing long events, right? So for now, I actually might put Frieza at number 10. I don't know. It depends with the other characters here as well. Frieza might be an honorable mention, but I think I do like Frieza at number 10. Again, besides him not being as good defensively as Gohan, do keep in mind he is helping out the team by debuffing, sealing, and stunning. So mostly for Super Battle Road, but again, he can also dodge here as well. Okay, so that's going to be that for Frieza. Now we have your Super Saiyan 2 / Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I adore this character. Do I think he's better than Frieza? Yes, I do. Do I think he's better than Ultimate Gohan? It's very situational. I gave my Goku full additional and some dodge as well. Like, the crits are already in this guy, so I decided not to give him that much crit. But Super Saiyan 2 / Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you know, he is a slot 2 character, and he is going to be based on RNG, depending on how much damage you are going to take here from a normal. I did take this Goku into the Ultimate Red Zone against Metal Core Cooler, and surprisingly, he actually gets just, like, destroyed. He gets his back broken, even Super Saiyan 3, unless you're getting here 4 Super Attacks, which is still pretty rare to get here, even with full additionals. But other than that, this Goku can also actually stun, which a lot of people don't realize, that this Goku is also a good character for Super Battle Road. I think his leader skill, what's his leader skill for Goku here? Let's actually try and find Goku. And let's go here to Super Saiyan 3 very quickly. I guess I should maybe have these characters already pulled up, but that's okay right here. So Goku right about here, he's going to be a leader for Battle of Fate and Accelerated Battle. That's also one thing you want to keep in mind, as that leader skill is also very important. Right now, definitely Frieza has the worst leader skill because he has 150 across the board. So I think I do like Frieza as number 10 or maybe an honorable mention. But Goku is providing here attack and defense 170. That's one weakness also for Gohan, is that his HP for the leader skill is only 130, which can definitely hurt an Ultimate Red Zone. But I mean, you don't have to really run a Hybrid Saiyans team, but that's that here. But again, a lot of people do sleep on this condition where he does have here a medium chance of stunning. Again, I don't find his transformation condition the worst because all requires your HP below 77%, which is very common if you're doing difficult content. And then you have your Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well, who is just a behemoth as well. He does have access to the 20% leader skill. I've used this Goku in a lot of the Ultimate Red Zones, but really, like, when it comes to the more difficult ones, like, he definitely destroys Omega Shenron for sure because of type advantage. Broly, he can kind of survive, but he cannot survive a super attack, and neither can he do it in a Metal Core Cooler event. He has very good links here as well. He has Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, all that good shebang here as well. He doesn't have all in the family. Okay, sure. But Super Saiyan 2 / Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you're definitely better than Frieza. Are you better than TEQ Ultimate Gohan? if we're just talking about running one character on that specific team, I guess that's the way we have to look about it, is that if we're only running one version of this character on the team, at their best optimal, are they going to be better than this character? No, he's not better than Gohan because Gohan's just very consistent. Especially with all the support that he has in Powerful Comeback with the SR Gohan. This one right here. No. Is he better than Frieza? He is a slot 2 and slot 3 character. Okay, I'm going to put Goku right about here. I don't think he's better than Gohan. And I think he might be better than Frieza. I definitely think he's better than Frieza. That I think about, he's definitely better than Frieza. Okay, I feel good about this. We'll keep Goku right about here. And now we have the TEQ Androids. Listen, TEQ Androids had to be like top 3. I'm going to put you as number 2 for now. Or let me put you as number 3. Let's leave some room for number 1 and number 2. I already know who's number 1, to be honest. But number 3, I would put the Androids. Oh, my camera died here. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely put the Androids here. Oops. Alright, let me take away the camera since you guys are no longer going to see it here. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, we have here the Androids. The Androids just do everything. But right now, they are kind of hard counter. Of course, here with the Wicked Bloodline edition for the Ultimate Red Zone. Because not a lot of characters are actually doing a beam attack. Or they're going to be doing a crossover, right, where they do a physical and a beam attack, but fortunately the androids are actually not able to counter that, because they only counter nullification. These androids, they're definitely really good. Besides them not able to use their mechanic, they still have a free Ghost Usher, which can be used right away if you are facing one enemy and their HP is 35% or more, or if you're facing here 3 or more enemies as well. I found this very super powerful, especially if you're going to combine this with the new LR Goku and Vegeta for the Worldwide Celebration. This right here, having 2 Ghost Ushers with Pycon is actually really, really good. So, these guys, you can do some really mean combos. They could, RNG based on the orbs right here could be a factor. But I find most of the time, each time I do use these characters, on average, I am getting about 7 to 8 orbs, maybe even 6 orbs on average. But I'll say comfortably 7 orbs is what I'm getting here. And they become very deadly, especially when you have them paired up with support or even Dr. Gero and Android 19. These guys are just really, really deadly. The only thing is that their leader skill is Worldwide Chaos or Future Saga, which I wish this was actually maybe Androids or maybe Worldwide Chaos. Worldwide Chaos is such an odd category for them to lead because they share like no links with anyone. So I definitely probably would have preferred not be introduced to a new category and then have them just lead here Androids. I think that'd be a lot better. But these guys are still very deadly. They easily can do, of course, here the Ultimate Red Zone for GT and movie bosses as well. Just because most attacks are going to be a Ki Blast as well. So these guys I definitely have as number 3. Again, you can talk about their links not being the greats because it's just mostly going to be Android links, but I'm pretty comfortable with these guys being number 3. Because listen, they're just very consistent is what I'm going to say here. How many teams are going to be on Future Saga, Android, Join Forces, Summon Spawn, Android Cell Saga, and Worldwide Chaos? I mean, I think they're all good except for Worldwide Chaos, but every other team build, you are able to bring another Android, so it's not really a huge deal. But these guys are just really, really powerful. So I'm going to put them as number 3 for now. They might be number 2, but they're definitely not number 1. Because number 1, like, we're almost right there, but they're like, number 1 is just very, very obvious on global. Alright, so now we'll move on here to Kid Buu. Alright, Kid Buu, I don't know where he fits. I mean, he's going to be an honorable mention. Like, as you guys saw here before, let's actually go back here to Worldwide Chaos. Kid Buu should be part of this category. And there he is. For some odd reason, we've had here like 2 chances for this character to be on a 200% leader skill, and they are just holding back this character. Again, it is unfortunate because he works really well with another Majin, but the other Majin Buu characters that share these links here as well, they're just not up to par. when it comes to most of these default content. It really is a shame. Again, he could have been part of Metal Cooler's leader skill. He could have been part of Cell's leader skill. Like, this character had 2 chances to shine here on a 200% leader skill, but they're just really holding back on him. And I think it's because we are beginning here another revamped celebration of the Majin Buu saga. And this is where this Kid Buu is going to look like a god here, right? This is where he's probably maybe going to be easily top 3 characters once he gets his 200% leader skill. But for now, I mean, there's not much really to talk about. Kid Buu, unfortunately, is going to be here an honorable mention. He also has this nullification, but again, it's only against here unarmed super attacks, so melee attacks, and it's only a great chance. So it's not even a guarantee, it's only a great chance. I feel like this type of nullification that's going to be unarmed or melee attacks, I feel like this nullification should be 100%. Like, because it's so really rarely often you actually get bosses that actually do this here. You want to... I think it would be fair just to keep this at 100% and not leave it be a great chance, because again, it's just really rare to actually get this animation. So, yeah, Kid Buu, unfortunately, the situation that is right now, like even his active skill, you can actually use a turn 1, but only if you're facing here a Majin Buu saga category enemy, or after the character receives 6 attacks. I think receiving 6 attacks is quite a lot. I would maybe cut it down to 4, but 6 is pretty, you know, depending on the event that you're doing, it's pretty dangerous, I would say, for this kid Buu. But he is a monster once he fully builds up. Like, he is just pure danger, and he also heals up 20% of your HP as well at the end of turn. So unfortunately, this character is definitely be part of the honorable mentions, just because he's just really held back by Dokkan. Next one we have here is going to be Trunks. Trunks, I've never liked Trunks. Maybe this might be biased, but I just never really liked him. I think he's just like a worse version of this Goku. But he's still really good, obviously. Now I have him at 79%, but I've just never really enjoyed Trunks. And one of the reasons why is because, let's actually go here to Transformation Boost. There we go. One of the reasons why I don't like Trunks is not his base form, but the frustration of his Super Saiyan form. And the reason why is because his Super Saiyan form is just so useless. It's definitely meant for Super Battle Road, but again, when are you going to use this in Super Battle Road? I can maybe try to do the Ultimate Red Zone against Mecha Frieza and King Cole as well. But I mean, again, you're just not able to stun them. So I just don't know what this character is for. Because in his base form, he's just much more better defensively compared to his Super Saiyan form. So really, I feel like they definitely could have done a better job on his Trunks. But also, he's been just like very unfortunate that he's been power crept as well here. So I am gonna put Trunks as an honorable mention, because I don't know, I feel like he's just not that useful in my opinion anyway. But he can be good defensively if you actually get those additional super attacks in. Defensively can look really, really good, but it's just really based on RNG as well. So I don't know, I'm not as high on Trunks as everyone else is right here. Next we have here, let's actually skip Baby Girl. Let's put Ginyu. Ginyu, he is easily number 1. I mean, let's not even debate this. Where can we find Ginyu here? Let's go here to no, let's go here to, let's go back here to Transformation Boost, and let's go here to Terrifying Conquerors. All right, there we go. So let's not even debate right here. The Ginyu squad, or Captain Ginyu, listen, he is just so well put together, especially if you have him on a full Ginyu squad team. Like, listen, Ginyu just does everything right. He's a support type unit as well for the Ginyu Force. He stacks defense. He's also super effective in all types as well. Like, there's really not much to hate about Ginyu. I mean, I guess you could say he's only good on one team, but guess what? All his other characters that are part of the Ginyu squad are also part of these categories here as well, except for Corroded Body and Mind. But again, he is a leader for Terrifying Conquerors, which, by the way, has like one of the best LRs in the game of Dokkan, which I would say is STR Cooler. So even though he doesn't link up well with STR Cooler, you can leave him as a floater or keep him on a main rotation with like Raccoon and Goldo, and on your second rotation you have this guy with like another Frieza, and they're just going to town with, you know, all the damage and defense. Because again, he is getting here 200% leadership from what's his face, or from Captain Ginyu, because Ginyu provides your 30 extra percent support to Terrifying Conquerors, and then 170 across the board if you're part of Terrifying Conquerors or Dynamic Saga. So, I mean, Ginyu can definitely cook here for sure. But listen, there's just really almost no events that, you know, Ginyu is getting that cooked, right? I think the only few stages are going to be a few of them in the Ultimate Red Zone for the Wicked Bloodline Edition. That's like the only few exceptions where, you know, Captain Ginyu is just like hard counter, right? One that comes to mind here is probably going to be... Who's a tech type unit in the Ultimate Red Zone for Wicked Bloodline? Maybe not tech type, but I mean, because the Wicked Bloodline is just a very short event, you actually don't have that much time to actually stack your defense with Captain Ginyu. However, Captain Ginyu does have your transformation condition or exchange mechanic, and he also can heal you up as well. So starting from the 4th turn, if your HP is below 70%, you can actually exchange it to Ginyu Goku. And then Ginyu Goku is actually pretty good because, again, he still has your a 50% chance to dodge. But like, again, when it comes to these like Wicked Bloodline editions for Ultimate Red Zones, like the Final Form Cooler, right? That stage is super hard. This Ginyu can definitely get cooked because, again, he just does not have enough time to stack defense, but he does have this in his back pocket where he has her, again, heal, dodge, and also potentially a scouter effect here as well. So that's one thing I do like about this Captain Ginyu. He's just very consistent with his team. So to me, he's definitely going to be number 1. Now we have here the new Dokkanfest here, Pan. I am not as high on Pan as a lot of people are. I think her attack side is really, really good. But do I like her more than the androids? I mean, I guess... This is tough because... Again, the androids do, like, even though they're not, let's say, in the best situation, they do have a Ghost Usher that you can use at will as long as the opponent's HP is above 35%. So, am I putting Pan above the androids is what I'm thinking. No, I don't think so. Maybe Rainbowed, but at 55%, like, because I'm the average player, right? I'm not a whale. So I'm also constraining this character at 55% because that's mostly what players are going to have here. I think 55% the androids are just better than Pan in my opinion. Because again, Pan, her biggest weakness, right, is that she has damage reduction, but after she attacks, oh, she's right here actually, Pan loses that damage reduction, which is really annoying. Because I have many situations in the Ultimate Red Zone where... after Pan attacks and then she gets super, she's taking like 400k, even type neutral for the Ultimate Red Zone. So I don't know. I don't think I like Pan more than the androids. Maybe if we had your Kid Goku like on JP, maybe I would definitely put Pan above the androids because she does get that extra help and that extra damage reduction from Kid Goku. But like on global, I just can't see it. Like, she's just way too glass cannony for me. I think Pan is good as number 4. Who's number 2 actually? I might have put you guys as number 2, and then maybe she's like number 3 here. I think we'll keep going here, but yeah, I feel like I definitely feel. Let's actually keep this like this right here for now, and maybe I'll move it up. But I definitely feel like Pan on global so far is definitely going to be below the androids, in my opinion. All right, let's move on here. Oh, we have here the god himself, Raditz. Is he better than Golden Frieza? I mean, he has a way better leader skill for sure. But we're not really talking about leader skills, are we? We're talking about that character individually. Hell to the no, he's not better than Golden Frieza. So you go here. Oh, now we actually have your perfect form Cell, or transforming AGL Cell here. He's definitely better than Goku for sure. I mean, you take him against Super Battle Road, he is just absolutely wiping the floor of those enemies while dishing out like 10 million attack stats and has damage reduction. Wait, does he have damage reduction? Or he has a chance to dodge here? Anyway, let's just go back here to Cell. Cell, do I prefer more than Gohan? I think I do. Do I? Oh, this is tough, man. TEQ Ultimate Gohan has to be a cheat code. He has to be the biggest mistake Dokkan has ever made. I don't know. Do I say Cell is better than Gohan on global specifically? I mean, I'm gonna put yes for now, but you can argue and tell me that Gohan's better than Cell. I think you can make a case of that, because if you're doing a one-on-one, like you're only facing one enemy, I feel like even as the rounds go, Gohan is just gonna be better defensively, because again, he has like constant guard. Because do keep in mind, for Cell, let's actually go here to... Do we have here... Oh, let's go here to Kamehameha. And Cell should be part of this category. Alright, there's Cell right about here. And then we go here to Android / Cell Saga. I don't know. Is Cell not better than Gohan? Because again, this guy is really good against multiple characters. He's also very good against multiple characters, and then he's good against only one character. However, like, he only gets the majority of his defense after he super attacks. And again, we're not taking consideration about leader skill. Oof. I don't know. Now, the good thing about Cell is that also if your HP is below 50%, you actually have a rage mode where he does guaranteed crits as well. But the thing is that you have to get to the third form. And these guys are also, I think one thing that people also overshadow is that these guys are actually pretty good defensively after they super attack. But, I mean, Cell does have also a 35% chance to dodge all attacks here as well. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I might have to put Cell right about here. Oh, this is tough, man. I don't like this. This is tough. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pretty much in a dilemma right about here. Yeah, it's, let me put you right here for now, I guess, is what I'm thinking. I think this is where I stand with Cell and Gohan. They're pretty much tied, in my opinion. Oh, I don't know. Let me put this like this for now. And yeah, it's a very tough discussion, because again, you know, by the time you get to this form right here, I mean, if you're keeping Gohan on the same rotation and you're also stacking, I mean, he's not doing as much damage as Cell, but defensively, he's just way better. I don't know. You know what? Let's put you here for now, and we're gonna put Cell here. I think that's a good call right here. How long into the video? Oh my god, like 30 minutes in. Okay, let me hurry this up right here. Alright, we have your Majin Vegeta. For now, he is not better than TEQ Ultimate Gohan. So let me put you right about here. Is he better than Goku? Yeah, I would say so. Oh man, this is tough. Alright, let's... Because again, we don't have Vegeta and Trunks on global, so for now, I think this is better. Okay, I'm gonna do this right here. Next one we have Kale and Khalifa. They also have access to a 200% leader skill. Let me put you as honorable mention. And then we also have your Gohan and Goku. I definitely prefer them over this Gohan here as well. And I definitely prefer them over Cell. So I'm gonna go and do this here. But you can definitely talk me into saying this here as well. Like, I wouldn't be mad at that. This is... Because, like, Cell, once you get to his last form, he's doing so much damage. And his defense is actually really, really crazy. So, because he does also raise defense 30% for one turn. So, I guess, you know, if you're deep into the fight and you're actually able to get Cell right about here. Because I did take him against Metal Core Cooler, and he was doing fantastic. So, I think for now, I'm going to put Cell above Gohan. Is what I'm thinking. Alright, I guess we have one more. Who's going to be number 2? We have Pycon, which no one talks about. We have Janemba, that also has your 200% leader skill. And then the rest we don't really care about. I mean, these guys have definitely aged out as well, so they're definitely not gonna be number 2. Videl, hell no. Gogeta, no, you're not in discussion. Broly is maybe in discussion. Kid Gohan. No one really talks about Pikkon, but Pikkon has been secretly, like, low key. I'm gonna put him as like number 1 honorable mention for sure, because like, listen, the Cell Max event, the Metalcore Cooler event, even the Ultimate Red Zones events, right? Like, Pikkon has been like an MVP that no one really talks about. So I think I might maybe put him in the top 10. I'm not too sure. Janemba has access to a 200% leader skill as well. It's just that he's not very consistent if you don't actually get those orbs. But Janemba is a fantastic guard unit. And he also has access to a 200% leader skill. I think I feel comfortable with this. So what I'm going to do, because I don't know who's going to be number 2 out of the rest of the characters right about here, in just case I'm missing one more. I'm not as high as Broly, but Broly definitely is still really good. I guess what I'm going to do is put these guys up a row, like this. Oops. And then, low-key, do I give this to Pikkon? Like, people underestimate Pikkon, but Pikkon has been, like, a GOAT with these recent, like, difficult content, like the Cell Max event, Ultimate Red Zone. Like, as long as you can go searcher and you can pull him off rotation, and he's also providing support here as well. Like, I don't see the reason why he can't be in top 10. Okay, I'm gonna put these two on the same rotation, and then I'll keep you as an honorable mention, and I think that's gonna be about it. Yeah. Do I put Kale and Khalifa as number 10? Do I like them more than Pikkon? I mean, I rarely use them, and if I'm using them, it's only against Broly, to be honest. So in my experience, no. Pikkon also has a 50% chance to dodge, by the way, which people also tend to forget. Yeah, I think I like this list right here. I think this will be my final list. People might be triggered, maybe people might not. Let me know what you guys think. Honestly, I think on global, I feel okay with this. Now, look at it. How long is this video? This video is like 32 minutes long. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up very quickly here, but yeah, I think number 1 is definitely Captain Ginyu. Number 2 for now, until Pan gets like Goku, I put her as number 3 because she does ridiculous damage, and she can tank as well because she does also, again, I said in almost every video, she does increase defense and attack by 20% up to 100% with each attack performed. And she can do multiple attacks if you have a Trunks Gyro or GT Goku on the same rotation. So she can stack up really quickly, especially if you have her fully rainbowed. I do like this Goku and Gohan card because in the recent event, Cell Max event, I guess I forgot to mention it, in Cell Max event or even in the Ultimate Red Zone for the Wicked Bloodline Edition, you are able to dodge here. So Goku and Gohan definitely are very powerful, and also on top of that, they have a really good leader skill here as well. Cell, you can make this argument for me. I don't know. I guess what really takes the cake is maybe his leader skill, if you want to really consider that, but I don't know. I think if you're only running like one of these, I think Gohan might take the cake here, but we'll go with this right here. This is definitely going to change in the future once we have your Trunks and Vegeta, so I'll leave this like this. We have here, what's her face here? What's his face? Frieza, and then we have Pikkon and Janemba. Alright, that's going to be it. I feel okay with this. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. Sub for more videos, comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!